And here we are for game number 1 with our Argenport draft. Going as Oso Suave. I didn't know you were Oso Suave. They're on the play. This hand's fine. We're going to keep it. Ideally, we'd get some removal or an Emerald Ring at some point. Also, I would much prefer to be on the play so we can hopefully ensure that we connect with Blood Beetle. But we'll see whether or not we get a chance to make this into a 2-2 flyer. Fire into nothing. We get to... I actually wasn't expecting that. I'll play this Justice Sigil and pass. I obviously did not want to draw this Shadow Sigil, but I can't control that. They appear to be on mono fire so far in Assembly Line. It's a really good card, although it tends to signal that someone is trying to be very aggressive with Rally. So we will bop in with our 2-2 flyer, and then we'll play our Auric Sentry. It's a great blocker against 1/1s, and even if they try to kill this, they're going to have to use 2 to 3 other spells. All right, Granite Acolyte, putting a something on there, and we draw Emerald Ring. That's pretty good here. So now what I think we're going to do is I'm going to play this Order of the Spire, and then play a power to double its power so that we can kind of get ahead of the game here. We could actually try to attack here and see if they want to trade for this Auric Sentry. And the attack's kind of free, and the downside is that they only get to kill one of these, so I think I'm just going to get in for the guaranteed 2, and then we'll play Order and double its power and say go. This way, next turn we get to play Auric Bully and Emerald Ring, and hopefully make this into a 4-4 or bigger. They have Piercing Shot. Good. Yeah, I'd rather them use the Piercing Shot on the Order of the Spire, because sure, it gets out of hand faster, but it's also more annoying for them to deal with later on, especially if they have access if they have no other access, or if they're faction screwed right now. And they draw nothing, which is great for us. So now I think I'm going to do the same thing I did last turn: attack, play Auric Bully, and then also play Emerald Ring. That way we can either spend 3 to Emerald Ring, depending on what else we draw. Ooh. Bladekin Apprentice. This card's annoying. And they've made it more annoying. Well, I was planning on just Emerald Ringing this turn, but we just drew 4th Tree Elder. So we're going to play this 4th Tree Elder and say go. And our opponent is probably going to lose at this point. Alright, so they found their second faction, which is Shadow. I don't think there's anything at 4 power that's single Shadow that deals with 4th Tree Elder. But they have a Piercing Grief. Interesting. We're not going to block it. 3 life is hardly relevant. I can't think of any sparks at 2 that we care about. Alright, so now here's a fun thing. So we could play this Minotaur Oathkeeper and attack with one of these 2, but we'll be dealing less damage. So we're going to Emerald Ring onto our 4th Tree Elder. Attack for 7 in the air. And then play our Minotaur Oathkeeper. This leaves us an option where if we draw another power card, we can activate Emerald Ring and play Spiked Buckler. And it also makes it very difficult for our opponent to kill us from here. Alright, so they're going to just attack with the Bladekin Apprentice. We'll take 4. Not particularly worried, especially with them being at 12 and us having what's going to be 8 power in the air. Alright, Cannoneer is definitely annoying. Put a Firebomb in our deck, deal 5. Alright, cool. So we have Shadow Sigil here. Let's put Spiked Buckler on Blood Beetle, and then also suit up Blood Beetle again. That way Blood Beetle dodges Gun Down, and then deal 10 to them, and say go. Because one way for them to slow us down is to gun down one of these 2. And now even if they have some really good removal spell, we still win. We'll block this. We'll trade here. We'll chump here. And then, do I want to block again? If they have Rally, this is 3, 6, 10. We'll just do that. I don't want to expose the 4th Tree Elder to removal, and they saw the line, so GG's opponent. Alright, that's 1 win down. Let's see how the next few go. And we are back with game number 2. We're up 1-0 going up against Darky. This hand is interesting, I think, and we're on the play. It does need like 1 or 2 power cards to really cook off, but I think we're going to keep it solely based on the fact that we can go turn 2 Auric Bully and then potentially play like a Bright Mace Paladin on 3 and then Buckler it up on turn 4. Alright, so our opponent is on some Shadow deck. They're also in gold, which makes me intimidated, but you know. It is early on in the month. See how they respond. Primal into Stonescar Stranger. Well, that doesn't really tell me much of anything. We could attack, but they're going to snap trade, and I don't want to use the strength of the mini this way, so I'm just going to play Copper Hall Herald and say pass. Valkyrie Aspirant, a poor draw there. Maybe this hand is got to me because it's a greedy hand. Opponent plays a Shadow Sigil into what? Sorrow's Shroud. Made it get into a 3/4. That's hard. That's going to be hard to beat. So we'll play a Shadow Sigil, and I think I'm just going to play Emerald Ring, and pass because we can't attack into this now. Emerald Ring is going to help this Auric Bully get bigger than the Stonescar Stranger very quickly, or maybe even get our Copper Hall Herald bigger. It's going to make it hard on them to really attack into us or them attack into us, but they're going to attack in with their 3/4. We're just going to take it. No reason to block there. All right, so they have an Extract. All right, cool. So they're going to extract the Auric Bully, which is probably a smart play there. And we draw our own Extract, which doesn't do a whole lot against Stonescar Stranger. So we're going to attack because the attack is free. And then we'll play Bright Mace Paladin, say go. See how they want to respond this time. I think their plan there was see if we double block and then kill Auric Bully and then extract the Herald, but kind of saw through their plan there. Only way we would have gotten real punished was if they played like a clan hero, and we're not going to block again. There's no reason to try to trade one of our units off for, you know, Stonescar Stranger. And we draw a Blackguard Sidearm. That's pretty good here. No, not drawing any actual cards kind of hurts, but you never know. So I'm feeling like they have something like a Lightning Strike, which is a deal 4. And neither Sidearm nor Emerald Ring keep either of these alive. So I'm just going to attack with both. See if they do anything. Nothing? Alright, we'll just fight. I'm fine with that. And then we'll play Valkyrie Aspirant and say go. We're still not blocking the 3/4 because there's no reason to. Opponent plays Primal Sigil into what? Another Sorrow's Shroud. A 4/6 then. Okay, no blocks. That's totally fine, opponent. I don't care. Alright, so now we drew another Justice Sigil. That's good. Doesn't do quite what we want, but I think we're just going to put the Spiked Buckler on the Bright Mace Paladin. And then we're going to go to town. And now we're gaining 5. And now they're going to have a hard time justifying leaving this or attacking with this now. They have a time influence. Interesting. They had Feeding Time. Feeding Time's annoying, but it is a very good card in a lot of different respects. They follow up with a 2/3. That's mildly annoying. So I think what I want to do is I don't want them to suiting up the Bold Adventurer, and I don't mind them attacking with Stonescar Stranger again. So let's extract the Bold Adventurer. Sigil. I think I like having a Sigil. That way we can like Spirit Guide and Sidearm or whatever. And we'll just bash for 1. And then say go. Also with the Sigil we could Emerald Ring up the Aspirant and Strength of Many. So, alright, we're going to take 4. This is fine. They have a Skeeter and a Sanctuary Priest. Alright, Priest is going to be the more annoying of these. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to Emerald Ring here and attack for 2. They're probably not going to block with their Skeeter unless they think they have something. Now this does lose to Lightning Strike, but I don't think they have that anymore. Or I don't think they had that period. I think, yeah, cool. We're just going to fight. And then we'll say go. Hold up Strength of Many if they try to do something kind of super chicanery. Like if they have another extract for this Valkyrie aspirant or something. I'm confused why they have a time, if only for stuff like this. Ah, perfect, yes. We're going to blank this Alchemical Blast by giving +2/+2. Oh, they have another fast spell. Okay, so we blanked the thing there. We'll take 5. It's unexciting, but we're going to take it. They follow up with nothing. All right, well, I wanted to, if I drew a power, that would have made things a little easier, I think. So let's put, this is tough. I think what I want to do is, yeah, let's just put sidearm on the aspirant and bash. And say go. And then next turn, we'll Spirit Guide to lifesteal the aspirant. Unless we draw a power. Ah, they have Dragon Breath. Sure. I am A-okay with that. Block the 1/2, obviously. Oh, they had a Rapid Shot. Alright, so that's what they had. Sure. Alright, show me the power. Perfect. Good job beating an FTE. Alright, so they drew an Echo card. So they could be splashing time for a really good Echo card, presumably. But there's not many Echo cards that interact with 4th Tree Elder, so... Alright, so let's play Spirit Guide, student him up, then we'll give the Spirit Guide a weapon and say go. Now I think we're firmly in control. Archaeologist is fine. It's not exciting for them, but, Oh, no, they gain a life. That's cute. Let's weapon up the 4th Tree Elder and attack. Like I said, 4th Tree Elder wins games. Especially when you give it lifesteal off of Spirit Guide. Yeah, buddy. Play Orc Bully, say go. Leave up 1 power representing something like a Finest Hour or whatever. Ah, so that's what they had. They had Twin Brood Sauropod. Well, let's Emerald Ring up the Orc Bully and attack for 5. Okay, cool. We'll play Blood Beetle, say go. Planning on just chumping with Blood Beetle, but we're in a pretty good spot here. They play Horned Vorlunk and Direwood Beastcaller, which means nothing. We'll take 4, because they really want this to die so they can gain 12. Let's attack for 5 in the air. They're going to chump block, because it's their only option. We'll put a weapon on Auric Bully. Play a Sigil, say go. And what you got, opponent? Did you find it? They didn't. Man, 4th Tree Elder, 2-0. I mean, look, if this draft is just me winning with 4th Tree Elder, I can't complain too much. 2-0. Moving on. And here we are for game number 3. 2-0 with our little Argenport deck that could against Cruxit. This hand's pretty bad. I'm going to redraw it. It does have 4th Tree Elder in it, but not every hand with 4th Tree Elder is made the same. Alright, this hand's much better. It at least has a play on turn 2 and turn 3, whereas the other hand did not. Especially on the play. Like, that hand was really bad on the play. We get to go turn 2 Minotaur Grunt. Nice. Alright, play Shadow Sigil, play Minotaur Grunt. There's an argument that we should have played the Justice Sigil instead, hid our second faction, but I don't think that actually matters too much. It actually does matter if we draw Extract here, but in any case, we're going to attack, because they're going to block, but we get a Warcry off, and that's... They didn't block. Man, that's a bold move. We'll play Silverwing Avenger, a card that they're going to have a hard time interacting with, unless they have some of the real good shadow removal spells. So they have a shadow into what? Attacks? Well, we're not going to block, because I'm not chumping with my 1/1. Ooh, Amethyst Acolyte to permanently blank our Minotaur Grunt is pretty good. Am I fine just attacking with Silverwing Familiar here? I think I am. I'm not planning on blocking with it, so attacking with it is essentially free. Also, we get to undo a piece of damage they did to us. They're going to attack with both. This Minotaur Grunt's doing nothing anymore right now, especially since we don't have Emerald Ring in hand. Sure, we could wait till later, but I'd rather kind of save some damage now than try to wait. Alright, so now they have Xenon Cupbearer, an annoying card. We'll still attack for 1 in the air. We're not going to rapid shot this. And then I'm going to go ahead and Duelist to stun it, because that leads me to believe that they have some sort of lifesteal shenanigan, or life force shenanigans, excuse me. Because Xenon Cupbearer is fine, but it's much better when you can Blood Call Invoker it or the like. So what is our opponent doing? Venom Fang Dagger. So that way I can't trade here, but I can trade here. Am I okay with trading here and taking 3? I think I am. I don't think this is a race situation yet. This is kind of more of an attrition match, especially with them having Xenon Cupbearer. Also, if we draw it immediately, I'm not terribly upset. And hey, we work right onto Blackguard's sidearm. So now we are attacking for 4. And now their only real options of interacting with Silverwing Familiar are not in the air, because we have Quick Draw. May have to use this rapid shot to try to... Ooh. See? Life Force shenanigans. I called it. Oh, perfect. Spiked Buckler. Say go. Now, I would love to draw my my Minotaur Duelist here next, because we're kind of in a race now, I feel. But we'll see. But yeah, they do have 10. Ooh. Alright, so attacking now, pretty bad idea. So let's start our turn. Okay, so let's see. What happens if we attack? We go to 21, and they have 10. Alright, so we attack. They go to 10. They gain 2. Go to 12. I would need to draw Strength of Many to kill them that turn. If I don't attack, they can't. Their only real attack is with Bold Adventurer. So yeah, I think we're on the not attack plan now, because they have double life force shenanigans going on, and we can block these fairly effectively. Yes, we don't get the benefit of quick draw on the blocks, but I think that's fine. They'd have to be prepared with something like a synchronized strike or their own rapid shot, but we'll see. Also, my blocks are much straightforward. I'm going to block Beckoning Lumen with Auric Bully if they attack there. Definitely making this a block, I think. But it could be dangerous. We'll see. Also, Emerald Ring off the top would be almost insane. Very hard for them to win there. Yeah, because this attack is free. Beast Caller's Amulet on the 4-2. Interesting. So they make a 5-5. Here, I'm going to block the Xenon Cupbearer to stop their life gain shenanigans. Like, I don't care if you have a 5-5. Alright, so yeah, now they are cooking. Alright, so start the turn. We draw Tinker Apprentice. Well, this doesn't do anything now. So I think we just have... I mean, I could play it as a 1-1, but this seems like a really bad 1-1 to play. I think our opponent's cooking off much better than we have. They've drawn 3 extra cards with their Beckoning Lumen. It's pretty good for them. Sidearm. Yep. No blocks. We'll take 6. It's not them gaining life, though, which is more important. Like, off of this stupid Puma. We draw Justice Sigil. Not what we wanted to find. Now, let's see. If they attack all, we block. We chump block here. We block here. We take 5, 10, 15, 19. Gain 6. Okay, so we need to play Tinker Apprentice just to kind of slow down a little bit of their roll. And then any removal spell wins it for them here. I'm not sure if Piercing Grief wins it for them here, though. Huh. Well, let's chump block the 6/5. We'll take 3, because trading for the Piercing Grief doesn't really do anything. And what do we draw? Start turn. Sigil, not gonna do it. Yeah, we are officially dead here. Like, we can attack for 10, drop them to 11, go to 18, die on the crackback. Yeah. Opponent's got it in the bag, so. Well, the 7-0 Dream is officially dead, but 2-1, not bad so far. Let's keep going. And we are back against Byron Boric with our little Argenport deck that could. On the draw, again, Force Fielder hand, but I don't like this hand. It's got 2 shadow cards and no shadow influence. Alright, this hand's fine. We need to draw some Justice Sigils, though, because I would love to be able to curve Silverwing Familiar into Peacekeeper's Prod, but we'll see. Opponent's also on Shadow, on Huru, specifically. Argenport Soldier. Why weren't you in my hand on turn 1? Well, I'm just going to play this Talon of Nostrix and bop this. I've for the longest time thought Talon was pretty useless, but it's actually just a removal spell that deals 2 damage and sometimes hurts you. Hero of the People, not a card I really wanted to see here, but we'll play Silverwing Familiar. My one and only 7-0 deck was a Hero of the People deck, because I managed to make it into a 7/7 Aegis Flying Overwhelm Lifesteal. So yeah, this is no bueno. No bueno. Alright, so Justice Sigil. Let's play Oathkeeper and attack for 2. Hopefully they don't play another keyword, and I can just Mithril Mace the hero next turn. Don't play another keyword, please. Please? Oh, bus. Revenge? No. No. That's like the worst feeling in the world. Alright, so let's play Shadow Sigil. We'll try for this route to victory, but it's not looking good. Don't play another keyword. You know that another thing? Like, don't... No! Wait, no, it's flying. Okay, good. It's not another keyword on top of all that. So at least now we can kill Hero of the People. The good/bad news is that we have not seen what they've Warcried, so that's troublesome, but I'd rather get the Hero People off the board now. And then, let's see. I don't think we attack. Now I can block the 1/1. Plus, next turn I get to slam Peacekeeper's Prod on this, and hopefully just go to town. Oh. Everything was happening to the stupid Spire Guard. Everything. So, okay. So first up, let's Mithril Mace something. Let's Mace this. Then we will Emerald Ring the Silverwing Familiar. And then we'll Peacekeeper's Prod the 11/11 Flyer, which is an 11/11 because they have a Valkyrie, and then we'll attack for 7. Yep, revenge that. That's fine. Alright, so we know that there's a Rabble Rouser in their top 9. There's also a Hero of the People in their top, 8, 7. Troop, alright. Let's see what else opponent has. Nothing. I did not want to draw power there. Emerald Ring on this. And we will... Yeah, let's attack with the Tinker Apprentice. See if they want to trade their 1/1 off, or they're just going to chump. Cool. So they take 1. And then we're going to say go. So now they're at 8/8. Alright, I can beat 8/8s. At 11/11's a little harder to beat. So if we draw Blackguard Sidearm. Alright, so they inspired the Skywall Constructor, which is fine. But now we're at 26 and they're at that. So let's suit up the Familiar. I'll play a Shadow Sigil, say go. There's Hero of the People, sure. Alright, so they now have 15 power in the air, which is annoying. District Infantry matters absolute 0 here. They can't really attack. Why'd you attack? I'm just taking it, and then I'm going to gain 9 on the crackback. Do you have another flyer or something? Did you forget about... Oh, Longsword. Longsword helps on their end, sure. So, buff our Familiar. Play Orc Bully on the ground. Probably to trade with this District Infantry. Say go. So what do you have next? Sure, you have a 3/3 now. Attack with both of those? I was about to say, why would you do that? It's going to take 8 again. Okay. And then now what? Nothing? Alright, so now 10/9 flyer. Say go. Attack. I feel like they might have a pump spell, but... Well, if they have Finest Hour, I'm dead, so I have to block. And they have Finest Hour. Strength of Many, even worse. So we gain 12. We go to 20 instead of dying, so that was correct. And then, yeah, no, I think we lose at this point because we're at 20, 14, 17 power in the air, and automatically taking 1 off of this dork. Yeah, I think that officially seals our doom. Yeah, pump spell there killed us, yep. Oh well. Gain Aegis, so now that's for a lot more damage. Also, Aegis means, excuse me, that even if we had, if we somehow snuck a Harsh Rule into our deck, we wouldn't have won here, so. Oh well, c'est la vie. Hero of the People is a really good card in certain situations, so. Oh well. On to the next one at 2-2. Alright, game number 5 at 2-2. Not exactly where we wanted to be after going 2-0. This hand is bad, so we're going to redraw it. It's only got 1 power. This hand is much better, actually, so hopefully we get to cook off a little bit. I'd rather draw a bunch of power cards in a row for this 4th Tree Elder, but you never know. We'll lead on turn 1 Minotaur Oathkeeper. Great little card here. They play Primal into Stonescar Stranger. And I'm actually going to attack here because if they trade, then we get a 2/1 Scavenging Vulture. Yeah. I mean, we could choose one of these, but I think I'd rather use them to save from removal spells at this early stage in the game. Also, just notice our opponent is actually on 4 faction. Crown Roch Deserter, the full 4 faction too, not even half full faction. Well, I'm not blocking this 3/3, so we're going to attack and play Silverwing Familiar. We're going to get hit for 3, but Silverwing Familiar should be hard for them to deal with. Never mind. Cobalt Acolyte. And you're still going to attack even. No. That's aggressive, my friend. Peacekeeper's Prod. Great card. Not right now, though. And I think we have to pass. I might have to use the Strength of Many to trade something off for this Crown Watch Deserter. But hopefully it doesn't come to pass. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do instead then is block here, and then Strength of Many just to eat the Cobalt Acolyte. And they have a fast spell as well. What do they have? Also, if we draw power, we can just slam the Spiked Buckler here. Another Stone Scar Stranger, sure. And a Torch to kill the 2/1, sure. That's fine. Alright, Justice Sigil, perfect. Make a 3/4 lifesteal, Aegis, flying, say go. Alright, so there are full 5 factions. Whatever it is, they are doing all of it. I think I'm gonna block. They could have something, but they didn't have a pump spell last time. I don't think they have a pump spell this time. Maybe not. What? Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst. And there's the game. Can't play around rares. Can't. This reminds me that I would really love a lot of certain times for this to be best of threes. Why do you have Emerald Ring? That's supposed to be our card. We're the one who's supposed to have the Emerald Ring, not you. What are you doing? Alright, jeez, I think we have to say go. We're gonna have to try to win with this 4th Tree Elder. Gonna make a stupid 5/5. We'll chump this time. Yeah, I think we're very, very dead. Well, okay, we're not like dead. We're not like the deadest of deads. We aren't super dead. Unless I drew a removal spell. Nope, just a 6/6 district infantry, sure. Okay. Block the stupid 3/1. All right. So now we have 7 powers. So how are we going to do this? Oh man, this is going to be real brutal. All right. All right. Rapid shot this. Prod stun. Attack for 8. Say go. Don't draw a power card. No, power card's fine. Turns into an 8/8. Sure. But no, power card, weapon turns into a 9/9. Okay, and dang it. Oh man. Alright, got a chump. The worst result has been achieved. And nope, that does it. Man. After going 2-0, we went 0-2. Wow. So I think obviously the big misplay was not was blocking there into the stand together, but geez, that was real brutal. That was real brutal. Oh well, now you know why I've never hit above diamond in draft before, so yay me. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this issue of Well Eternal. If you want to find me on the various social medias, you can do so. I'm at jwiley129 on Twitter. And yeah, man, even no legend. Come on. I deserved a legend at least. You can find me here on New My Gaming on YouTube. And if you have any questions or comments or concerns or whatever, leave them in the comments of either the article, the Reddit thread that I'll put up about this, and whatever other ways you want to let me know. In any case, that's going to do it for me after what was ultimately a lackluster draft. And talk to y'all later.